In a shocking twist, 3 major U.S. retail chains have shut down more than 600 stores, a scale we haven't seen since the 2008 financial crash. Even a simple Big Mac lunch, which once cost $6, now costs $50 in California. And the portions feel smaller than you remember. The culprit? A wave of steep 35–50% import tariffs hitting goods across the board, driving costs sky high, disrupting supply chains, and pushing even the most iconic American brands to the edge. In this video, we'll count down 10 American retail chains that could disappear forever. Maybe one of them was where you grabbed dinner, picked up medicine, or found that perfect Christmas gift. By the end, you'll wonder, is this just a temporary setback or a sign of something deeper for the U.S. consumer market? 1. McDonald's. Back in the day, $6 at McDonald's could fuel you for hours. Today in California, a Big Mac combo costs nearly $15, and it feels lighter than before. Prices in some states have jumped over 120% in just 3 years. Not because McDonald's is going gourmet, but because ingredient costs have exploded. Canadian beef, imported cheese, cooking oil, packaging, all face steep tariffs. Even kitchen equipment costs more due to steel and aluminum tariffs. McDonald's has quietly passed these costs on to customers, sometimes reducing quality. Fries might be cooked longer, patties thinner, portions smaller. Some locations even use temporarily frozen meat. So, are we paying more to keep an American icon alive, or just buying a stripped-down version of our memories? 2. Campbell Soup. Remember those quick, heartwarming dinners from a can of Campbell's? Now the soup often tastes thinner and sometimes is hard to find. Fewer vegetables, weaker flavors. Key ingredients like tomatoes, chicken, corn, beans, and potatoes from Canada and Mexico now face 35 to 50% tariffs. To avoid raising prices, Campbell has quietly reduced quality. Supply chain hiccups have even left supermarket shelves empty in the Midwest and South. One Ohio customer said, "I've eaten Campbell's for 40 years. Last week I opened a can and asked my wife if they changed the recipe. It doesn't taste the same anymore." 3. Macys. Walking into Macys during Christmas once felt magical. Music, lights, holiday vibe. Today, over 150 stores have shut down in just 2 years. Many remaining stores feel like empty theaters. High import tariffs on clothing, shoes, and accessories from China, India, and Southeast Asia have made items more expensive. Winter coats $20, $30, pricier, budget shoes now costing like premium brands. Supply chain issues have made shelves bare. Macys had to cut staff, shrink displays, and delay new arrivals. A New Jersey shopper said, "We left after 10 minutes. Nothing new, no atmosphere. Macys now feels like a parade with only floats but no crowd." 4. Dollar General. For many small towns, Dollar General was more than a store. It was a lifeline. Now, prices on essentials have risen 15 to 28% in just a year, sometimes even surpassing Walmart. Import tariffs on food, paper, and packaged goods from Canada and Mexico, plus rising transport costs have made supplies harder to get. Stores often run with fewer staff, messy shelves, stock in back rooms. A Kentucky customer said, "I drove 20 minutes to save money, but milk was pricier and shelves empty. Went back to Walmart and paid less." Dollar General now feels like an empty wallet. You think it should save you money, but there's nothing inside. 5. Wendys. Wendys made its name on fresh, never frozen, meat. Today, some locations have resorted to temporarily frozen meat to cut costs due to tariffs on Canadian beef and Mexican vegetable oil. Burgers are thinner, lettuce less crisp, cheese doesn't melt properly. A loyal Texas customer said, "I went to Wendys for fresh meat. One bite, and I knew this wasn't it." Wendys now feels like that punctual friend who quietly sets their watch back a few minutes. to hide being late. 6. Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's used to be an adventure, never knowing what unique find you'd discover. Now hundreds of signature items have disappeared due to new tariffs on imported foods and organic products. Customers leave disappointed, empty-handed. One California shopper said, "I go every week for imported blue cheese. It's been gone for 3 months. Now I have to buy it at a gourmet store. More expensive, but at least in stock." Trader Joe's now feels like a museum, with favorite exhibits covered for maintenance. 7. Safeway was once a reliable stop for groceries. Today, the same basket of goods can cost $30, $50 more. Tariffs on fresh foods, cheese, wine, and imported fruits hit hard. Staff reductions, frozen bakery items, and self-checkout glitches make shopping stressful. A longtime shopper said, "My cart was lighter, but my bill $40 higher." Safeway doesn't feel the same anymore. 8. Kroger. Kroger in the Midwest and South was synonymous with fully stocked shelves. Now entire aisles, milk, meat, produce, frozen goods, are empty. Tariffs on imports from Canada, Mexico, and South America, plus domestic supply strain from droughts and labor shortages, forced Kroger to cut variety dramatically. A loyal customer said, "I've shopped here 15 years, and I've never seen shelves this empty. Had to go to another store to get everything." Kroger now feels like a massive library with too many empty shelves. 9. Target. Target used to be the go-to for America's middle class. Affordable, quality, and stylish. Now tariffs on textiles, home goods, organics, and other imports have caused prices to rise, and product availability has shrunk. Many new stores in Arizona shortened hours due to low sales. Target now feels like a buffet famous for variety, but most dishes are gone. To save money, check the app for early deals and combine trips with local stores. 10. Walgreens. Walgreens was the neighborhood go-to for medicine, vitamins, and essentials. Now many locations have closed, forcing people to drive 20-30 minutes for basic items. In 1 year, over 400 stores shut down due to skyrocketing operating costs and import tariffs on pharmaceuticals and medical supplies. Remaining stores are overwhelmed, shelves often empty. Walgreens now feels like that umbrella you kept for rainy days, until one day, the storm hits, and it's gone. Are these just temporary setbacks, or signs of a lasting shift in America's consumer landscape? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video valuable, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to explore more economic and social changes shaping our future. All data is from reputable sources as of August 2025. This video aims to broaden perspectives on retail trends, not to represent any government, organization, or make political claims.